So, this is a small guide for China Percent. I haven't done this before, so excuse my English, excuse any mistakes I might make, and anything that I might miss during this guide of sorts. I haven't got so much experience with the glitchless route. I have with the glitched one and with the game in general. So I collected most of the strats I will show from Footy's record and Makiel's PB and their obsoleted runs from speedrun.com. So for China Percent we're lucky because we have a lot of meds, because this is an IL save, so we have every resource from the levels before. Have a lot of ammo, we have a lot of flares, meds. Remember always to have 10 grenade shots, because you will need 10 for the dragon at the end, for a strat I will show later. And remember that health is a non-issue. However, there are spots that we can health pack spam, and because it's faster than killing the enemies involved. So remember, if you're gonna use strats like that, which I will show, remember to keep some meds. The classic things stand for Tomb Raider 2, like weapon turning, which is always faster than not weapon turning. Run and jumping is the faster way of movement. So let's go. Running and jumping, falling down, some jumps to take away your health. The health is kinda lenient for this run. Okay, so the first spot is, remember that we don't want to fall off the waterfall, we want to grab at the end of it so we can use the golden secret space for a setup I will show. So don't die. So we're grabbing at the edge of the waterfall and we're going left to the golden dragon space. So we're gonna start a setup which will take us over to the bridge to the right. Over to that bridge by jumping onto the slope and then using the slope to get on the bridge. So at right about here or here or here you can get up. Roll. Tap once back so that your back is against the wall. Sidestep left into the corner. And then, as you can see, we're gonna sidestep left 3 times. And the thing with Tomb Raider 1 and 2 is that when she sidesteps against the wall, it moves her forward. So we need to do 3 left sidesteps here. So 1, 2, 3. You can see she moves forward a bit because I'm sidestepping left into the wall. So after the 3 left sidesteps, 1 right sidestep, and then we're gonna look buffer our inputs, which is what we want to jump, twist, up, right. However, we have to make sure that the inputs go off at the same time, the up and right inputs. So we look buffer. You press the look button, you press up and right, which makes sure when you release the look button that the inputs will go off at the same time. Remember not to keep the jump input held in, but to press it after she starts running. Because if you don't, something like this will happen. Look, up, right. Now I'm holding jump. she will jump into the water with a standing jump and not a running jump, which is what we want. So, look, up, right, and when she runs, jump twist, and grab the slope. Go to the left spot of the slope, climb up, and backflip twist onto the bridge, pressing a bit right so that she moves right onto the bridge. Roll, run and jump into the bottom. I'm gonna use Uzis to kill these birds off. Avoid the blades. So, I'm gonna talk about flare cancelling. As you can see, jumping here down makes her take a stumble in which she can't move. So what we can do here, using our flares, is that when you jump, throw away your flare just before reaching the ground, and then when you reach the ground, while you're in the flare throwing animation, press any direction, and in that way the stumble won't happen, like this. Throw away the flare and keep forward pressed. Jump, you see the stumble, throw away the flare and press any direction. Remember that if you don't press any direction while flare cancelling, the flare cancel won't work. So, throw away the flare and forwards. So, springboard fan. For the springboards, you have to take a running jump. I'm keeping forward pressed, I don't know if it makes a difference. And at the last springboard, grab, so that she grabs this ledge. What you can do also is angle a bit right at the last springboard, so that you skip the vaulting animations you will do and land immediately on the platform. I'm pressing forwards only, a bit to the right, and roll. Kill this bird if you feel like it. You can set this jump here. And just like that, we have skipped like half the level. So we now have to take the key and exit the level from up there. Without dying, preferably. Jump, avoid the spike walls, climb onto the ladder as much right as you can, so that she puts her legs on the ladder and climb. Go right, land on this edge. You can do something like that, maybe. Up and turn. Jump onto the ladder as late as possible, because that way she can grab one rank higher than she usually does. And up here. So here we're going to grab our first key. First we need to throw the switch over here. Jump twist. We need to take that key over there. So you can either take the intended way, which is jumping over to those platforms, and jump to the key platform, or do something like this. You can jump directly from this platform to the key platform, which is a pretty tough jump, to be honest. Grab the key. Now we're going down there. What do we have to do here? angling her a bit to the left, we're gonna do something like this. So how to do this? Light a flare to flare cancel at the end, angle her a bit left as we said, tap backwards, grab, and then when she falls off the slope she will land below, grab again, like grab, grab again, and then up left and roll, and flare cancel. Angled left, grab, grab again, up, left, and roll. If you can't do this, you can do the other strat, which is hanging off and just slide down. Don't press anything, let her land on this platform, and from here you can end up here, take a running jump, and we're in the key area. Grab, grab again, up, left, roll. Place the key. And we're going up to the exit. Without dying. We love ladders as always. From somewhere around here, you can backflip onto this platform. And then what you can do is angle her a bit like this, tap forwards and grab. What you skip that way is climbing the ladder all the way to the top. Climbing like this, all the way here. And then falling here. So it skips doing all of that. So one more time. Because I know you love ladders too. Up she goes. Somewhere around here you can backflip twist and jump, which is faster than going all the way up. And then you need to end up in this room. Also, what I didn't mention is that in Tomb Raider 2 onwards you can grab cancel, which is what? You see this dangling animation she has when she grabs the edge? What you can do is instantaneously release and regrab so that you skip the animation. Like this. That way you can skip some dangling animations and it's faster. It's harder to do if you're not very accustomed to doing it. But it is kind of an optimization anyway. From here we take a jump to the slope, backflip twist, to this ladder, up, 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 up. Up to about this point, where we will backflip twist and then jump to grab the next ladder. So, jump, So grab the ladder, go twice up, backflip twist to grab the next ladder. Go right here, so that you end up above the slope. Let her fall, jump, grab, tap left so that she can put her legs up and climb. I think it's 7, 5, 6, 7, backflip, backflip twist, roll, and that's Xian. Floating islands. Now this level is fun. When you start the level, you want to go right, because going here, spawns some guards down there, which you want to avoid. Don't save. Go here, slide down. From here, what you want to do is take running jumps, like this. And you want to go down to the cracker. What you can do, which is very safe, go right, slide down, go up against the slope, take a standing jump, a running jump twist, roll, grab, and fall onto the cracker. Which is very safe to do. It looks like it isn't, but it is. Go up against the slope, standing jump, running jump twist, here, roll, grab, and grab the cracker. So from here, what you want to do, you want to take a walk, a running jump, and end up on the lowest point of that platform over there. So you want to do the walk, run, and jump, and not go there. It works there, okay? Like if you go there, you will hit your head. You want to take a walk, run, and jump to the corner. From here you can do a lot of things. Basically two things. You can either kill these guys off so that they won't be a problem when we go for the second cracker. As you can see, they can be a big problem. So either kill them or not. I'd suggest killing them, because the jump after that is really hard and is amazingly hard to do with them alive. So I'm gonna take them off with M16. We want to go up, but we don't need to open the trapdoor. It was recently found that this trapdoor has no collision. So you can jump and grab and go inside immediately without having to throw the switch. So from here we take the cracker. You have two options here. After picking up the cracker, tap once forwards and jump, so that she doesn't stumble. And from here go to the platform we were before. Draw out your M16 and kill them. You can take the intended way, which is right around here, if I remember correctly. Throw the switch. And from the bridge, continue here. Or what you can do is a very tough sequence. Light a flare, once forwards, jump, avoiding the stumble, and then we're gonna make this jump. This jump is very tough because it involves jumping really, really late and then grabbing really, really late in order to give her the maximum distance she can take with one jump. Let me kill him off so that I can show what I mean. In order to land down there, you have to jump at the latest possible moment. Like when her feet are like that inside the slopey part. And you have to late grab. It is really difficult, and it is even more difficult trying to do it with those guys on your ass. I would suggest actually taking the dev intended way. It's not that much slower, and it's really easier. Or at least killing him off, because it's really difficult to do it even without him, let alone having him on your ass. As I said, now, this can happen, the slope can stop you. Late jump and late grab. So from here, we're going over here. Those are some max distance jumps. Like, if you run jump from here, she won't grab it. What you have to do in order to make this jump work walk, and when one's back, it readjusts her. So now it is gonna work. What you could also do, which is even more difficult, not that, is grab really, really late. Like that. Because when she grabs, she extends the distance she covers jumping, and that way you can make some jumps you aren't supposed to do any other way. From here, you can either take a running jump here and grab, or what you can do, which is faster, is when you end up here, you can take the step to give you a bit of the height and do this jump. Continuing over here, jumping, standing jump, backflip twist, and run over to this part. This is another max distance jump. So what you can do is, when you end up here, sidestep right, turn her, and running jump. Not to the corner, because she won't grab the corner. You can see how difficult this jump is, even without the guards on your ass. Okay, I'm saving, because this will take us 100 years. Saving. I prefer using pistols or Uzis for pivoting because taking out the M16 for the weapon turns is a bit clunky, so I prefer the Uzis or the pistols. Take the jump, jump, climb up here, standing jump, backflip twist, go to the right cracker, and put the other one in. Okay, so we're in. What we want to do here is fall down from the left part of the slope, and as you're falling, keep up and left pressed so that you fall onto the bridge. And after you made sure you've fallen on the bridge, then you can roll. So follow the slope like this, keep up left pressed, and roll. Here you want to be fast, because those guards are spawning and they will be behind you. So throw this switch, backflip twist, running jump, running and jump here. Of course you can take the zip line, but it's faster to take the slope and the jump to the ladder. Again, ladders forever and ever. Up this ladder, once up, backflip twist, and then this part. The normal way is falling down, climbing up here, weapon turning, and here. Another thing you can do here is going up against this edge, sidestep right into the wall, and then line the middle of Lara's hair with that small black part in between where the two rock ledges connect. There is a small black thing. Align her with that and jump upright without falling down. Sidestep right, align the middle of her head with the black thing, tap back, jump upright, and then what we want to do is jump over this roof. Like this. Triangling her right. And flare cancel. If you fall on the lower parts, you will stumble, so you will have to flare cancel. If you fall at about here, I think you won't have to flare cancel. If you happen to fail the jump, like this, then roll, and roll again, and jump. From here you're gonna go over there, which you can do by doing this. She doesn't even need to grab here, but if you're afraid of the jump, of course you can grab. Another thing you can do is, after you jump here, I fail the jump, so I roll, flare cancel, you can go here, and then over to the zip line. fall onto the rock, and run and jump, falling on this tire. What we want to do is fake grab to get down there. So go to the edge, fall off the edge and press grab. Basically a roll off the edge, now that I think of it. So let's do the previous part again. Not like that, but it works. Onto the rock, run, jump, grab, go to the edge, roll and grab. Throw the switch. You can take a running jump here, which is riskier, or you can walk to the edge and set up a standing jump, but with a grab. Go here, jump, grab, backflip twist. And from here, swan dive into the open trapdoor. Two running jumps to the lever. Backflip twist. Running jump. And up here into this alcove to throw this switch, to stop the traps. A running jump into the water. At somewhere about here, she will stop the waiting animation and you can jump grab. You don't have to walk all the way to the ledge. From here, take two standing jumps. Jump over here without dying. Let's do this again. Out of 10 swan dive. Running jumps. Wait until about here. Jump and grab. Jump over here, roll, and we're going up there. You can end up here without grabbing, like I did, but the safest way is grabbing so that she doesn't hit her head. Throw the switch. And then what we're doing, throw a flare, and jump at about here. Then we're gonna do a fake grab into a flare cancel. And we're going down. We have to throw the two switches, one on the left and one on the right, avoiding all the guys that spawn if we fall in the cage. So I don't know what is actually the best way to go around here, but I'm taking the M16 out. Walk backwards so that she can keep on shooting. For this guy, I prefer the Uzis actually, because he's faster moving, take your space. And then go and throw the first switch. Take out the M16 again, we're gonna need it for the next one. So, go into the tile that spawns him, which is right here, and then while walking backwards you can shoot him and kill him before he even reaches you. So, go onto the spawn tile here and start walking backwards and shooting. It's really safe actually, a lot safer than it looks. Throw the switch. Now we're going upstairs. Open the door. From here you want to be a bit fast, because you have a lot of enemies at your ass, and you will have to spam meds quite a lot here. Reach the ladders and start climbing. As you can see, they start taking away a lot of HP. Jump twist, grab the ladder. 1, 2, 3, 4. Backflip and jump and grab. And then 1, 2, backflip, twist, pressing right so that she end up to the right and not in the corner, so she can put her legs up. Go up. Flare. Flare cancel. Jump. Basically, if you do something stupid like this, what you can do is go here, jump, and into the end level trigger. Dragon's Lair. What we used to do here in runs is killing one of the guys off. By starting here, we went up against this guy and we shoot the guy across the room until he died. We went to throw the switch. We never killed this guy, and we went into the final room. What we can do here though is not kill any of the guys because we have meds to spam. We can go directly to the switch and go into the second room. So I will demonstrate the whole sequence up until you open the door, first with killing the enemy and then without. So stick up against this guard, shoot, kill him, throw the switch, and then follow this exact pattern, this exact way, because you have to spawn specific enemies. What happens here is too many enemies spawn at the same time, and because the game can't handle too many enemies spawned at the same time, it starts despawning some. So you want to avoid despawning the guy that has the key. So you follow this exact path that I took, so that the enemy isn't despawned, and you can kill him, and you can pick up the cracker and place it in the keyhole. This is the guy you want. Let's do it one more time. Up against this enemy. Throw the switch. Taking a left here. And jumping onto the step. Start shooting him and walking so that he can take all the shots he needs to die. Go and pick up the cracker. Place the cracker. The door opens and you're in. The other strat that you can do, as I said, is not kill anyone and go for it. That way you have two spear guys chasing you and not one. The enemy... You see the enemy spawning and despawning for some reason. I don't know why it happened here, it shouldn't have happened. But let's try this again. Spawn your meds. We have our meds for a reason. Place the cracker. You see how fast you can die here? Like you can go in 1 second from full health to 0. Jump here. Walk shoot the guy. He needs something about 20 shots, the guy with the cracker I mean, if I remember correctly. Go to the keyhole, spam your meds, draw a flare, jump, go to the left, jump again, and flare cancel. So now we're going up against the dragon. There are two things that you can do. I would advise doing the safe strat because it's very easy to do, and the other one involves spamming your meds while on fire, which I don't like, but I'm a controller player. You keyboard guys might have an easier time with it. So the easy strat is going up against this pillar at about the middle of it. Once back, turn her, draw your grenade launcher, and start shooting grenades on the dragon. This way you need 10 grenades. When he falls down, we go to pick up the key. To the dagger, actually. The other strat you can do is use the M16. Get ready to heal. And now the med spam begins. tricky. Dagger. Fire. Interesting shot of Lara picking the dagger on fire. And go to the end. You see how many meds I've used? So this is the tough strat. Let's go back to the safe one. Grenade launcher. Go up against this pillar. Once back. Turn to face the dragon. Grenade launcher. And 10 grenades into his face. Sometimes the dagger can glitch out and you won't be able to pick it. So either make a save before picking it if you find that you're having this problem, or you can draw any weapon and go up against the dragon. She will pick the dagger while keeping the weapon in her hands, like this. Pistols. After you gain control of Lara, press look, standing jump always, and then running jumps to the end. That way you won't stumble on the way out, whereas if you start with a running jump you might stumble right around here. And into Home Sweet Home. The RNG part. Fun having such type of level at the end of a run. So from here, turn to the keyhole, pick up the shotty, and this pickup. And the third one. With 2 cups you have to lose no shots, so it's easier to do it picking all 3. 2 meds. Actually this is the route we use for a full N% runs. We go to the balcony and jump down, so I'm gonna show this route. There are actually more routes, I think, like going from inside the house to the outside. This shooter isn't usually here. What is this RNG? From here you want to run to the start of the assault course to kill this shooter. He's a naughty boy, kinda. And he likes to run off. The dog as well. I didn't make a save, but okay. From here, we're going to the end of the assault course. What you want to do to have an easier time killing these enemies is shooting them while being near them. Like the dog takes 1 shot if you're near him. And those guys take 2 shots, but our Lara has the best aim in the world, so you have to be near. 1, 2. I haven't counted. 12. We need 3 more. And when you killed all of them, it's boss time. Fast shooting with a shotgun. You can either shoot him normally, or what you can do is after shooting him once you turn either right or left so that she loses aim, and immediately turn her again to face the boss and she has aim again. That way you can fast shoot him like this. Aim, turn. Aim at him, turn right or left so that she loses aim with the shotgun, and then when you take the aim again, the shot comes faster. difficult. You can shoot normally, of course. So this...
Don't you think you've seen enough?
I do. So this was the train wreck of a guide. I hope I make sense in most parts. As I said, I've not done this again. It was actually really difficult doing this. I hope most parts are clear. If something isn't clear, feel free to ask me, to ping me, to DM me for anything. If I forgot something, if I've done anything wrong while making it, for anything. So that's that. Happy running with China%. And happy PBs!